Hi everyone, I would like to present you with a reading from Archangel Jophiel. And the reason I'm doing this is because there's a message that I want to send to everybody, especially since it's Valentine's weekend. And the color that associates with the angel Jophiel is yellow. And that's why I have a yellow flower there. And I have my angel candle lit. And I'd just like to read something a little bit here first, and then I'll talk to you about what that all means. So, Jophiel associates with the color yellow, and it's the angel of beauty. This angel is coming to us to help us to think beautiful thoughts. Creative inspiration, overcome ugliness, addictions, and unhealthy thoughts. Study, solve our problems through art. This angel is bringing us more joy and laughter. So what the basic message is that I feel a lot of people are struggling with addictions, um, not only around the holidays, whether you're alone or in a relationship. I also feel it's been going on for the last couple years, and it just seems to be more progressed during these times, when there's a holiday or a lover's holiday. And so basically what I'm feeling is that if you do something creative just out of the blue, if you feel drawn to even to sit down and color or write something down or start writing in a journal or maybe drawing or painting, it will help you overcome your addiction for some reason. Like if you're trying to quit smoking or quit drinking, or if you have a gambling problem. I mean, some people have a chocolate problem. Whatever your addiction is, you can overcome it by doing those kind of things. I'm seeing a lot of artistic um, things coming out of people that don't even realize it until it's done. You just say, well, I guess I'm just going to sit down and write about this. Maybe that'll help me get my mind off smoking, and if you're trying to quit smoking. And then before you know it, you've created a piece of work. And then from there, it's going to bring you joy. And then it's just going to bring you more laughter also in your life, because in the end of the day, you'll be laughing like, wow, I didn't even try to do this, and then this happened. So it's kind of amazing how sometimes things like that work in our lives, and we don't even try to make it work. It just happens like that. It's just about the law of sacrificing. It's another thing the angel wants to tell us this night, especially on the night of Valentine's Eve, if you will. Um, it's about sacrifices. I mean, there's different laws of sacrificing. There's, impatient. A lot of people are impatient. I know myself, I'm very impatient. That's one thing I have to work on. Like you want something to happen so bad and you want it to happen now. Sometimes you just sit back and say, okay, well, I'm just going to wait. So if you wait, that's like a sacrifice, because if you have the patience and you wait it out, it actually turns out better than you would have ever imagined that it would. And then another example is of law of sacrifice is your surroundings or time. Like I want to give you an example, a little tidbit about my life. I moved in May from one state to another to be near my son. He's graduating this year. When I moved, I gave up the man that I love, my best friend. I gave up a nice place to live. I gave up a really good job making good money. And I come here and it's like everything's going to hell in a handbasket. It doesn't seem to be working out. I'm getting all kinds of signs. Like, you're not supposed to be here, you're supposed to be back there. But see, we don't realize those things until it happens. So my sacrifice was coming here, giving up something to come here for somebody else. But in the end, it's working out better than I thought, because sometimes, and what I mean with time, is you have to be away from somebody for that person or you yourself to realize things you want in life. So if I would have stayed there, things wouldn't have worked out probably the way that they were supposed to as they are now. And even though it's really hard, sometimes you have to do things you don't want to do for somebody else. And like another example is money. Um, let's say you're a person that has a lot of money, you worked hard for your money, and you have a sibling, and they don't really have a lot of money, but they have enough. I mean, they're okay, they're getting by, but they're starting this business. But if they could just get a little bit of money, their business could really get going. And you're thinking to yourself, I don't really want to help them because I work hard for my money and I don't want to just give my money away to them. And yada, yada, yada. And I can get that to a point, but on the other hand, if you look into the business and do study on it, and you see that it's a true business and it's a business that can go somewhere, obviously you're not going to invest money into something silly. I mean, if it's a good business, you give the sibling some money for the business. Not only do you benefit because you did something good in your life, which does come back tenfold, you see your sibling really doing well, and also you could probably make some money off of it too. So it's a win-win situation. And I just don't think it's really talked about enough is sacrificing. And I just think that um, a lot of people don't want to sacrifice because they just don't feel like giving up what they worked hard for. Or another example I'm hearing is if some of you have a dinner date tomorrow with your significant other or your sister or friend, whoever, but you have another friend who's in the hospital and they're sick. And they're not on their deathbed, so you figure, well, I'll just go see him whenever, but they really wanted you to come up and see him tonight because it's Valentine's Day and they're feeling really alone. But you don't really want to because you want your time with your significant other. But if you just go there and give them an hour of your time, stuff like that does come back tenfold. And that's what it's about too. This angel's talking about giving back. Doing things that you really don't want to do. Like, I really don't want to be here for another 4 months. But it's something I have to do, and I'm just going to stick it out. And when I'm done, everything's probably going to be better than I even expected if I wouldn't have done this. It's a growing experience. It's an opportunity to grow my, mind, body, and soul. And, yellow is about the sun and being happy and feeling good and having positive thoughts. And I know tomorrow's Valentine's Day, but maybe you could add yellow into your day, a yellow flower, or a yellow shirt, or yellow anything. I just feel that color will really help some people, like especially if you're single and you're alone. Bringing yellow into your life somehow will really help you feel better. And you never know, you might get a surprise phone call from somebody and it'll really cheer you up and it'll just make your day. When you expect the unexpected, things happen, and when you do things that you don't want to do, good things happen. It always comes back. What goes around comes around, and I believe in that wholeheartedly. And I just believe that this is a beautiful angel, and I'm just coming here to today to remind us about beauty and the art and addictions. And you're not a bad person if you have addiction, but it's something with like art and addictions. And then if you do some kind of artwork, it'll help you overcome your addiction. And then about sacrifice. I just wanted to send a little inspiration, a little message of hope, for the people, especially the ones that are alone on Valentine's Day and any other day. And I just hope that this can help, at least one person. And I just wanted to say I wish everybody a really, wonderful night and a wonderful day tomorrow and a wonderful weekend. And I have a candle going for everybody for a special Valentine's Day. And if you want your names put on it, I'll be more than happy to do that. Just write them down for me, and it'll be my pleasure. Thank you for letting me into your life.